What Athing Mu just did changed the world forever. The United States' best shot for success in track and field is Athing Mu, who has won each of her last 13 races. Let's not waste any more of your time and get started with the video for today right away. She broke the record for the youngest woman to hold Olympic and World Championships in a single track and field event, which she won both at the age of 18. Mu set a new record by competing in 36 events that year, winning 35 to earn the World Athletics Female Emerging Star of the Year title. Since the last time Athing Mu was bested in an 800-meter race, 3 years have passed. When she was 21, she had already won the World Championship, the Olympic gold medal, and the American title in the distance event she competed in. Since the last time Athing Mu was bested in an 800-meter race, 3 years have passed. As a result of the incredible start she has gotten off to with her professional running career, many people, and for a good reason, believe Mu to be the most exciting athlete competing in track and field right now. When Mu defeated Keely Hodgkinson of Great Britain in the final seconds of the solo track and field event at the Global Championships in 2017, she established a new record for the youngest woman to win an Olympic and world title in an individual track and field event. Given Mu's meteoric rise and amazing success since turning professional, it is not surprising that she is feeling the pressure of her previous performances at this point in her career. She tells CNN Sport that there is pressure from her new home in Los Angeles, California, where she has relocated to participate in a new training program. And not just from the outside world in general, but also from the inside, from the knowledge that she has accomplished these two great and extraordinary things over the preceding 2 years. Mu has not finished in a position other than first place in a race of any distance since January 2022, a total of 13 races. She was going to compete in this month's New York Millrose Games, but she decided against it just a few days before the event so that she may focus on the outdoor season and the upcoming World Championships instead. Mu asserts that she is eager to extend her current streak of victories. She believes that the essential thing is to maintain one's faith and be aware that the only person who will be affected by the outcome, whether positive or negative, is herself. She continues by saying that she is aware of the mental challenges that she must triumph over. She will be able to psychologically ease herself on that aspect if she is aware that nothing is perfect and that whatever occurs will occur. Hodgkinson, who ran a new world record in the 600-meter race last month with a time of 1:23:41 seconds, appears to be the athlete with the best chance of ending Mu's streak. Mu, who is only 3 months older than her competitor, has won every 800-meter race they have competed in. Mu is now 20 years old. She drew away from Hodgkinson and the rest of the field in the last stretch of the Tokyo Olympics. At the World Championships held in Oregon the previous year, she narrowly prevailed over the British runner in a thrilling sprint to the finish. Whether she has the quickest time or I have the quickest time, it simply reminds me of the friendly rivalry we have between one another, how it began a couple of years ago, and how we are still slugging it out together, adds Mu. They can establish a new world record for the women's 800-meter race. The outdoor track and field world record of 1:53:28, achieved by Czech runner Jarmila Kratochvílová in 1983, has stood the test of time longer than any other record. Although Mu's best time at the World Championship was nearly 2 seconds slower than her current time, she might still benefit from a healthy dose of competition. She is well aware that engaging in combat with Hodgkinson will be of no use to either of them as a unit, but it will be of great use to the 800 eras as a whole because it will bring renewed attention to the significance of the time period as a whole. It is very exciting to see how this thing develops over time. No matter what Mu decides to do next, the sporting world must take notice of her incredible winning run. Mu has competed in races ranging from 200 meters to 1 mile, both as a juvenile and as a professional. Still, her height and long, effortless stride make her most remarkable throughout the middle distances. a relay teammate of Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, who currently holds the world record in the 400-meter hurdles, has been referred to as poetry in motion by McLaughlin-Levrone, who also described her as just the smoothest runner I've probably ever seen. The thought crosses Sydney's mind that she has so much ahead of her. Mu and McLaughlin-Levrone, who both received their coaching for running from the renowned Ba Kersey in Los Angeles, were members of the 4x400-meter relay team that took home the gold medal in the Tokyo Olympics. Allyson Felix, who has since left the sport, acted as a guide for Mu before, during, and after the competition she competed in. Felix has since retired from the sport. She's probably the one that was in touch with the younger athletes that were moving in as she was going out. Mu says of the former athlete, "I am in a position to declare with absolute certainty that she is one of those athletes that want to give back after hearing her meaningful remarks on the younger competitors in her sport." Nevertheless, before Mu could seek counsel and inspiration from Felix, the track and field athlete with the most accolades in the history of the United States, she had her family to rely on. She is the second youngest of 7 children, and she watched as her elder brothers and sisters competed in high school track and field and won state titles. Her chance presented itself quite fast. Mu asserts that all she did was obey the commands given to her. When it came to her turn, everyone else had already gotten their opportunity, so the field was empty, but for her, it was the ideal chance for us to show our support for her, initiate her into the activity, and to educate her on how they go about things. Mu was born in Trenton, New Jersey when her family moved from South Sudan to the United States. Her family had previously lived in South Sudan. During her return from the Olympics, she proudly waved both the American and South Sudanese flags, which was just one of the numerous references to the complex origins that she made. Because Mu's entire family is from South Sudan, I can say with certainty that a portion of their heritage also runs through my blood. Her mother, in particular, is relieved that she hasn't fully given up on that aspect of who she is as a person, but both of her parents share this sentiment. The first race of the season has not yet been given a date by Mu, who will be hosting it. In addition to broadening her competitive horizons beyond the 800-meter race, now her specialty, she has her sights set on the Global Championships, which will take place in Budapest, Hungary, in August. An additional fruitful year is just around the corner. Mu says, "Of course, I would want to be the world champion again." But she quickly tones down her aspirations after making this admission. As she adjusts to her new life in Los Angeles, she is going through a significant transition, which includes becoming accustomed to new surroundings, routines, and a new coach. To make the most of it, she intends to approach this year on a day-by-day basis, one practice session at a time and one competition at a time. We wish the athlete all the very best for her future ahead. So now we have reached the end of our today's video. We hope you found the video fun and enjoyable as you learn how Athing Mu made history and the amount of hard work the athlete had to put in to achieve her goals. Stay tuned to get more updates about these star performers and to learn more about their journey. Please don't hesitate to like, follow, or comment on any of the posts you see here. If you want to be notified whenever we add new content to our channel, you will need to subscribe to it.